Got a call?
So yeah, we've got to go do a raptor rescue. Customer did send me a picture of the bird. It is some type of hawk, either a broad-wing hawk or a red-shouldered hawk or red-tailed hawk. But it was running around. I couldn't really see through the video he sent. Kind of crappy video. But come on, let's go before this bird gets hurt, bleeds out, or whatever.
Okay. Do you remember your first bird of prey rescue?
Yeah, I think I was 11 years old.
How'd that go?
Not so good. So it was a screech owl, which wasn't but about that big around. I don't know how this happened, but the chickens somehow had it on the ground. Like, we had a big chicken yard and we had like 4 big roosters, and the chickens were just going crazy. I didn't know what it was, and I went out there and the chickens had this screech owl on the ground. And I don't know if you've ever seen chickens when they're in attack mode, but there's such a thing. So I was like knocking chickens off, and I got this little owl, and this is what I remember of it. I remember holding this little owl like this, and I was like, oh, it's so cute. And I put it down like this, and both of its talons went right into my stomach and just went. And that's when I found out it's not the beak you got to worry about. Blood was just pouring from my navel down my pants, and I ran in the house, and my mom was like, "Wah!" Yeah. But yeah, owl talons and human flesh are like a hot knife with butter.
We're trying out the bare hand cam.
Bare hand cam. Look at this, man. This is gonna work out good, I think.
We'll see.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, how about yourself?
Real good, real good. Hey, my name's Michael with the Raptor Rescue.
Nice to meet you.
This is Cole. He's our videographer.
Nice to meet you, Cole.
So, how did you find the bird?
Well, my wife actually found it.
Yeah.
Let our dogs out, and the dogs actually didn't really bother it. They were just kind of standing looking at it. It was in this corner, but
Yeah.
behind this trash can right now.
Oh, it's behind the trash can?
Yeah.
It is a Cooper's hawk, female Cooper's hawk, about 2-3 years old. Come here. Go out that way. There you go. That's what we need right there.
Set up.
Dang it.
Straight up. Watch the ice. Michael, it's right underneath this bush. Do you need me to position anywhere? Michael,
I'm
stop.
going to bring it back
There you go.
towards you because I don't want it going down this gully over here.
Gotcha.
You want to just keep a camera on
Oh,
it?
goes left. It's sitting right up straight, so I'm going to stand over here.
It's like no way to get behind it. Well, I'm going over.
Michael's disappeared.
Any idea where it's at?
Yeah, I see it.
Where?
It's straight down, right in front of me, 12 o'clock to my finger right now.
Okay.
Right in this little gap. It's facing downward towards that larger log.
Oh, I see it now. It's like I can't move hardly.
He went right in that little...
Yeah.
Whoa!
Sucker can move.
Wow. They'll have no idea how steep that hill was we just went down.
That was pretty steep. Got me a good workout for today though. Cardio's up.
I just look out of the corner of my eye and you were barreling down this hill. And I'm like, I do not have a good shot of this, but man, you were dipping and diving.
Obviously, this bird is not too out of it. I think it probably hit a window or something and sprang its arm, because it can definitely move.
Well, it's walking. It doesn't seem to be wanting to fly, though.
It's because its shoulder is sprung. Like either sprung or dislocated. Yeah.
You want to try to get out of this gully?
We're going to try. I got it.
You're almost 2 years, I've never been down there.
Huh?
Lived here almost 2 years, I've never been down there.
Pretty steep. We're going to take it to a World Bird Sanctuary.
Okay.
It's got a real sharp keel and it's dehydrated. So,
I don't know
yeah.
how long he's been out there, and my wife just saw him this morning.
Either hit a tree, hit a limb, bruised or dislocated its left shoulder, and it just can't flap with it. You know?
He had his wings up at one point.
But obviously, there's nothing wrong with the legs.
He laid out like Jim Edmonds down there.
Did he really?
Oh,
I was trying
he-
not to get in your guys' way.
Well, he made one dive and missed, and then came up and did a sneak attack on the second. And I was right there, but I'm really glad I flew down that hill.
Whatever to get it done.
I appreciate you coming out.
Hey,
so.
thanks for calling us in.
Yeah.
Remember that time when we had that hawk perfectly inside a backyard, and then all of a sudden we're down in a gully?
I was like, how easy is this going to be? I'm just going to scoop it up. And then that little booger not only ran, but I don't think I've ever seen a hawk flatten out that fast and slide underneath a fence.
That was crazy.
Like that was not, I wasn't prepared for that.
I was a little bit slow to go down that embankment, but we got a really good capture on tape for sure.
Yeah, I think this is about a 2-3 year old adult female Cooper's hawk.
You want to talk about what gives you that inclination again?
Sure. So judging from the body feather color and pattern, you can tell that she's not super red in the chest yet, which means she's a little bit younger. The eyes, if you could get a close-up on those eyes, you can see the eyes are still kind of yellow at the top. That's a juvenile color. And then at the bottom, they're getting oranger and redder. And as these birds get older, those eyes turn almost solid red. When we have birds that need to go to an avian vet, we've got a couple of different options. The World Bird Sanctuary in Valley Park, Missouri has a premier veterinary staff that caters specifically to the avian birds. And so anytime we have one like this that's something's wrong with it, it's injured, it's just not right, we can get them over to the avian vets at the World Bird Sanctuary, and they're really good about bringing these birds back around and fix them up and then re-releasing them into the wild. So the hawk we took into the World Bird Sanctuary the other day, they were doing a pretty extensive examination on the bird, and when we left, they said they were going to do some x-rays. Anyway, they called us a little bit ago and they told us that the bird had actually been shot. I mean, I've seen some birds go in there that just had heartbreaking injuries that I had felt there was no way they could recover from. And sure enough, they called me a couple months later and the bird's doing okay and they're going to release it. And so it's amazing. They've got a really good staff of doctors and vets, avian vets, volunteers and helpers over there. So, you know, my hat's off to the World Bird Sanctuary. Those guys do amazing work.
What's the follow-up? I mean, it's illegal to shoot a bird, obviously, right?
Here's some things that happen in the urban environment that are not right. Is you have bird lovers that love Tweety birds and passerine birds, all the songbirds. Okay, they put out all these bird feeders. They congregate all these small birds. Well, Cooper's hawks will come in there and they'll hunt those birds because that's nature. But then the person that did all the work to set it up gets irritated at the Cooper's hawk, so they get a 12 gauge or they get a 410 shotgun, and when the Cooper's hawk's sitting in a tree, they shoot it. Pigeon fanciers. If you get into a situation where you're losing $1,000 home pigeons, then, you know, you can
apply for for a permit to eliminate a bird that's killing your $1,000 pigeons. That is allowable. Economic loss. But if you've got a coop full of homing pigeons, then a Cooper's hawk gets in it. That's just natural. That's just nature. Okay, you can't kill the Cooper's hawk just for getting into your pigeon coop. And then chickens, urban chickens. We have a lot of chickens in the urban environment, and people pay $3 or $4 or $5 for their chickens, and they raise them up and they feel like they're pets, and the Cooper's hawks will harass them. A Cooper's hawk can't kill a chicken. Okay. Maybe they can catch a chicken, maybe they can pin a chicken down, maybe they can harass a chicken. But still, it's against the law to harm the Cooper's hawk, especially if you're trying to protect your chicken. So it's just against the law, and you can't do it. And so in an urban environment, those are the 3 categories of people that do illegal things to harm Cooper's hawks. Your pigeon fanciers, your urban chicken keepers, and your backdoor bird feeders.
See, I never would have thought of that. I would have just thought of like delinquent youth that's in the area with nothing to do.
Typically no, because there is some of that going on, but usually it's not targeted toward the hawks because they're such a more difficult and elusive prey item. A lot of the kids shoot things. They shoot cardinals, they shoot American robins, they shoot passerine birds. That happens. That's illegal too, by the way. You can't shoot birds in the urban environment, especially birds that are protected by the Migratory Birds Treaties Act. Yeah, no, these are grown adults that typically do this type of thing, and it needs to stop. You can't shoot hawks. Like, how long have we been preaching that? Since 1972. Don't shoot hawks. Don't shoot birds of prey. They are protected. It is illegal, and if you get caught, it's a steep fine. But what's happening nowadays is they're doing the investigations. They're finding out who did this. They're finding that they're doing other smaller illegal things, and so they pile up a whole bunch of charges. The World Bird Sanctuary over in Valley Park does some amazing work, but also you may not know that they are open to the public. They have an amazing facility set up there. If you follow the link below in our description, it'll take you straight to their main homepage. But if you ever want a nice nature walk, to see some eagles and some owls and hawks of all nature, you should go over there and check them out. It's really worth the trip.
It's like a hidden gem in St. Louis.
It is a hidden gem. It's in the woods. It's in nature. It feels nice. The people and the staff are incredibly friendly. You'll have a really good time there. Just follow the link down below. And please don't injure birds of prey. I'm talking hawks, eagles, and owls, falcons.
We need them.
We do need them, yes. They hold an important role in our ecology, and we need them. We'd be overrun with rodents if it wasn't for hawks and owls and eagles. If you're brand new to our YouTube channel, then man, smash that subscribe button, turn on the bell notification, turn on all notification, and then give us a big thumbs up if you like it. If you don't like it, give us a thumbs down, but if you give us a thumbs down, definitely give me a comment why.
Got your phone? I was like, we have to go back down that gully and find your phone right now.
Wonder where my other 2 phones are.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God, Michael. Are you missing 2 phones? This is why you don't have 3 phones, people. What are you...
That's crazy.
What are you missing? Your wallet?
No, my Tagachas.
Oh, my God,
my
Michael.
Pokemon Go material stuff.
So give us the play-by-play while we're here.
Oh, man, I don't know.
He's like, I'm too stressed out about my phone.
I'm like... Luckily, my phone's automatically back up every night, so it's...
Just get your ass down there and go look for it again.
It's not that big a deal.
I love how when there's a hawk involved, you jump straight down the hill, but now that you're looking for your 2 phones, you're not wanting to.
Well, it's because I have no faith that...
Or desire to go back.
Well, I'm just thinking that, yeah, my first tumble was right down here. Oh, well, I found my Tagachas.
All right, just look in that area then, because if those came off, then that's probably where your phones are.
I think these would have been the last things that fell out. I wonder, hey, go look inside the fence.
Inside the fence?
Yeah, because
you dove?
I kind of fell down a little bit when I was trying to reach down to get the...
There's a loose rock I'm on right now. Maybe look underneath that, see if that fell over it.
So, probably be easier to come out here at night. Yep, they're right here.
Oh, baby.
Both of them.
Wow.
All right, we can play Pokemon Go tonight. We got our phones. We got our Pokemon Go phones back.
I'm glad you're not going to have heavy withdrawal. All right, take 2. Let's go to the hospital.
All right, take 2.
Hey, try to find that little key.
Oh, thank God we didn't miss that. Can you imagine? Calling Chance. Hey.